Hi everybody, Maneesh Konkar here, and in this video I'm going to talk about 5 awesome marketing strategies that this brand Go Zero has done. Now this is not a sponsored post. I actually bought this ice cream from Blinkit, and yeah, it's quite good. In fact, this happened because the Shark Tank video came into our feed. I follow the Shark Tank season 4 a lot, and we've analyzed Aquapia in one of the previous videos, so have a look at that video also. Alright, so let's begin. So in this video I'm going to talk about 5 things that these guys are doing exceedingly well. The first point is that they have analyzed the segments of the market and decided to play in the right segment, and the remaining 4 marketing strategies are stuff that they have done that has taken this brand to a 40 crore average annual run rate within a period of some 2 to 3 years. Alright, now that's a pretty awesome growth track. They are right now totally dependent on Q-commerce, and of course the offline distribution should start very quickly. Alright, a quick background. I'm Maneesh Konkar. On this channel we come up with sales and marketing tips. I'm a faculty at a management institute, and we're also corporate trainers. We also run a digital marketing agency, and on this channel we analyze marketing strategies, leadership tips, success tips, stuff that will make you run your, kickstart your career and grow your business. Alright, so remember to follow the channel, check out our courses also, and do share this video when you like it. Alright, okay, so let's begin. So first of all, if you look at the ice cream industry, okay, what do you find in terms of the segments of the ice cream industry? You've got 3 segments. First of all, you've got a segment at 40 rupees, you've got the segment at 90 to 100 rupees, 90 to 120 rupees, and then you got the super premium segment. The largest segment right now is the 40 rupee segment, but these guys have decided to play in the 90 to 100 rupees segment, and therefore the strategy that they are following is that they are, the landed cost to the consumer is less than 100 rupees. 99 rupees is what you will find there, various products that are mostly priced at. Now this is called Bata pricing, and it's something which the shoe company Bata has been doing for ages. If you go to buy a shoe, 119 rupees 95 paisa is what it will be priced at. Of course, they don't return the 5 paise back, but the idea is that if you buy a phone at 9999, it looks like a 4-digit figure, whereas a 10,000 rupee looks like a 5-digit figure, and the 5-digit figure appears to be more expensive than a 4-digit figure. So this is how you play psychology. So the first analysis, if you look at how the ice cream industry operates, is first of all, it's a very seasonal industry. Almost 70 to 80% of the sales happens in 4 months of the year, from March, April, May, and June. July is a big dip, and therefore your supply chain has to account for a lot of a peak in summer and a very, very low dip in the month of December. November and December. So right, first analysis of this industry is that it requires a mindset shift in terms of how the supply chain operates because of the huge seasonality in this sector. The second, in terms of segments, as we've already seen, 40 rupees, 100 rupees, and more than 100 rupees, the super premium one. The third point is it requires a massive supply chain, a cold chain, because the ice cream has to be at a particular temperature, and that increases the supply chain distribution costs like crazy. All right. So because of all of these things, the first strategy that Go Zero followed was to focus on quick commerce before they, and a little bit of modern trade before they went into the general trade. So they're not yet present too well in the general trade segment. They are present in the modern trade and the e-commerce, in the quick commerce segment. All right. So that's the first analysis, right? Focusing on segments where you want to operate on, and not spreading your eggs, your efforts too wide. Second thing that these guys have done is analyze the white space, okay, in the market. Now let me give you a little background. So the owner is a person called Kiran Shah. He's IIM Lucknow, 2011. He joined PNG from campus, spent 3 years over there. 2014 he came back into his family business, which is Apsara ice creams, and then was there for the next 8 years or so, and then started Go Zero, okay, about 2.5 years back. Alright, now one of PNG's main principles is that you start from the consumer. One of PNG's main branding principles. You start from the consumer, you focus on a segment of the market which already has a lot of demand, and within that segment of market, you look for a white space. You look for something that is not being done. Okay. So first of all, they looked at the 100 rupee segment and said that is the fastest growing segment. That is the segment in which we can make money. Second is, if you look at the white space in that segment, they sat with the Zepto team. Now this is very critical, is in terms of two examples of how they identified a white space. So they sat with the Zepto team and developed a flavor only for Zepto. So that was the hazelnut chocolate flavor. Similarly, what they did was they looked at, they sat with the Blinkit team and the raspberry dolly and the mango dolly, the ice cream cone, not the cone, the stick. And this is something which has a lot of nostalgia in the market. And what they did was that they developed these two in conjunction with Zepto and Blinkit, and these were exclusive tie-ups. So this is how, so Zepto also promoted it, GoZero also promoted it, and this was the second strategy that was followed, is in identifying a white space, which was untapped, identifying a promotion that could be done on an exclusive basis with a Q-commerce platform. Simultaneously, marketing strategy number 2 was to ride a wave. Quick commerce was the wave that they rode. Quick commerce, as you all know, has gone crazy up in the last 2 to 3 years or so. Okay, and it's likely to continue for another few months at least, right? So that is the second point, is identifying a white space and tapping into that. Okay. The third thing that GoZero has done is to tap into the health wave that is come into the country right now. So there is a huge backlash against sugar. There are websites, social media influencers like Food Farmer, who are going against large companies and pointing out the excessive sugar content in the products that are sold in India. And GoZero has zero sugar. Okay, so you see the brand name GoZero, right? You see how this brand name comes up, right? Is GoZero is zero sugar, 50% less calories, and they try to match the taste. Okay, and the price is at 99 rupees. Now, this is the third marketing tactic that they follow, is that if you are riding a wave, and as that wave increases, your own efforts at growing the market become very, very successful, because the market is also growing. Okay, so that's the third marketing strategy. The fourth marketing strategy is that you have to take risks. And one of the major risks that these guys took was in 2024 IPL, where what they did was that they tied up with an e-commerce platform and said anybody who buys more than 349 rupees of material on that platform would get an offer and would get a cup free. And they budgeted to distribute almost 2.5 lakh cups. Now imagine the expense on that. 2.5 lakh into 100 rupees of a cup means the value of that promotion was almost 2.5 crores. This is a company that is barely doing about 3 crores a month in terms of ARR. So you literally putting up your entire month of top line into a single promotion. Now the beauty of that promotion, this is where this fourth marketing strategy worked. The beauty of that promotion was 60% of those sales converted into repeat business. Okay, so that was the risk that these people took. Marketing strategy number 5 is when you start on e-commerce, you know exactly which pin codes are producing demand, and you also know what pin codes are, what is the demand from those pin codes. What they've realized right now is that Bangalore, Chennai and Hyderabad are one of the biggest markets for ice cream. They also know which product is selling in those markets, so they can go offline to general trade, tie up with a contract manufacturer and piggyback on his manufacturing facilities, and therefore your cold chain requirements are much lesser. Your cost of manufacturing comes down. You already know that there is demand in the market. Your brand has already got built up, and that's the beauty of marketing strategy number 5. All right. So to summarize, what are the 5 marketing strategies? First is identification of the right segment, the 99 rupee segment to grow in. Second is to identify a white space, tie up with Zepto, tie up with Blinkit, and ride the quick commerce wave. Third is to ride the health wave. Okay? It's good as a marketeer if you can identify these waves early and ride these waves. Fourth is to take risks, piggyback on cricket, because ice cream is an impulse purchase. and the cricket final was when they did that promo, and it worked exceedingly well because they took risks. And the fifth one is use data analytics a lot from quick commerce. Identify the pattern of selling in the market, and that's how you can reduce costs on the manufacturing side. Identify the right growth market to focus on. These are all things that are critical. All right. So if you reached till here, thanks a lot. I'm Maneesh Konkar from Direction One. We are corporate trainers. If you want a session on marketing to be done for your team, reach out to us. You want us to handle your digital agency work, we would love to do that. Let's reach out. The phone numbers and contact details are there, and we've got a lot of online courses if you want to sign up. So you know what to do. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.